Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Friday, guys. The weekend is here. We finally made it to the weekend. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I hope you guys have a lot of exciting, fun things planned for this weekend. Thank you so much for being here. It really means the world to me. I hope I can take your mind, and I hope I can entertain you and take your mind off everything that's going on. And guys, I've got a really good one. I am super excited. This is one of my top 3 fragrance houses in the world. You guys know I love Zaharoff. You know I love Zoologist. Well guys, now I've got a brand new 2021 release from one of my favorite houses, the house of Argos, guys. I love Argos fragrances. Christian Petrovich is the lead perfumer. He started this company so long ago, guys. Christian is an awesome entrepreneur. He's been in acting, he's been in modeling, he's done it all. What has this guy not been able to accomplish? And this fragrance house is absolutely amazing, and he's an absolutely amazing guy. A lot of you guys know the legend of George Zaharoff about how kind he is and how good he is to people. Christian is the same way, guys. He's an absolutely amazing guy, and these fragrances are world class, just like Zaharoff, just like Zoologist, guys, and all the other ones that you may like that I haven't named here. This is an amazing, opulent, luxury fragrance house, guys. And so today, let's just go ahead and dive right in. All right, so first, before I do show you the fragrance, I just want to say, you know, way back when I was starting my fragrance journey over a year ago, guys, you know, I'm a little overzealous. I'm really excited. So I started approaching a lot of the different fragrance houses, mainly on Instagram, because I was on Instagram for about 2 to 3 months before I even started making YouTube videos. And I was like asking everybody to follow me. I was all these big name companies. So Argos was one of those houses. When I had maybe 100 people following me on Instagram, they were one of the first houses to subscribe to my Instagram channel. And they've just always been kind and always answered my questions. And just, you know, it's been an amazing relationship ever since. And I really love Argos for that. It's so cool to find fragrance houses that don't care about your size or not affected by that whatsoever. So they've stuck with me ever since. And guys, I have not been disappointed by their customer service, by their care for people, and their quality of product. So the first fragrance that I started off with that I couldn't wait to get my hands on it, and I gotta be honest, I learned about them from Fragrance Fanatic Steve. Steve owns Kingdom Fragrances, and he also has his very own successful YouTube channel. And of course, I learned about them from Ross as well. And I remember Ross talking about this one in particular. This is the Argos Pour Homme, guys. This is absolutely an amazing fragrance. It is so classy. It's so well blended. It's got a little bit of spiciness to it. It's got a little bit of booziness to it. It's just an awesome, amazing gentleman's fragrance. But then the one you all know about, guys, absolutely opulent. It's on everybody's boozy list, everybody's tobacco list. The juices has so much depth. The way the bottle looks, you guys know this one. This is Triumph of Bacchus, guys. So opulent. There's an apple note in here. There's a boozy note in here. There's vanilla. The dry down is absolutely exquisite. And this one goes beast mode on my skin all day long. Guys, and I don't know what you know about the House of Argos, but Christian has a real love for Greek mythology, and he also has a real love for art. Those are some of his passions. So he's combined those passions in his fragrance line. Really think that's awesome. That's a really cool twist on the interpretation of fragrances, guys. So let's just jump right into it. I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer. The one we're going to be talking about today is none other than Danae EDP, guys. Look at this presentation. And I'm going to give you an in-depth analysis of this fragrance house. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the story and just, you know, kind of go in depth with you guys. So bear with me, grab your popcorn, and enjoy this presentation, guys, because this is absolutely worth it in my opinion. You know, Christmas is coming up, so I feel like I should give you all the details so you can make an intelligent decision whether or not you want to buy this for a loved one, a family member, or, you know, you just want to buy it for yourself, guys. I know a lot of us are swearing off fragrances this month, but I know that's an itch that's just got to get scratched. I know how it is, guys. But look at this presentation. Isn't it amazing? And again, here's the artwork. And I'll give you a little bit more background about this in just a second. All right, let's go ahead and take it out of the box. All right, guys, here we go. Here is the presentation out of the box. It's almost like a leather case. It's just pretty cool. I like that gold leaf on the top. And there you go. And then there you have the word Danae and of course the logo. And then this one opens up kind of just like a book. Wait till you see this, guys. Slow-mo. And there you have the most amazing opulent juice. You've got the little story, which I'm going to tell you guys about, and then you've got the ingredients, and then there's the bottle. All right, let me go ahead and put a full bottle presentation on the screen just so you can look at it along with the notes. And I'm going to read this story real quick just to give you guys a rundown about this fragrance. All right, again, this one is called Argos Fragrance. This is the Artist Series 1. Danae is painted by Gustave Klimt. It is portrayed as the quintessential symbol of divine love and transcendence. She was imprisoned in a bronze tower following a prophecy that her firstborn would eventually kill her father, Arcrisius, king of Argos. While in prison, Danae is visited by Zeus, Jupiter to the Romans, symbolized here as the golden rain flowing between her legs. It is apparent from her face and fingers curled that she is captured in a climactic moment. This is a sensual and divine fragrance. Argos Danae begins to arouse the senses, opening with a bright bergamot, a Sicilian lemon, seductive heart notes of spicy pink peppercorn, deep guaiac, cedar, and cashmere wood, and transitions slowly into a long-lasting carnal base notes of sweet and sticky cistus, spicy patchouli, sandalwood, and of course intoxicating musk leave one enraptured in Danae's spell. All right, guys, let me go ahead and take this out of the box. And there is the bottle as you just saw on the screen. The picture really doesn't do it justice, so I wanted to show you guys. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Now, on the back end, if you look through the bottle, I don't know if you guys can see that. I think that's kind of a cool little touch right there. That says Argos Fragrance Artist Series 1, and it has the artist name inside there. Again, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's pretty cool. And then of course the caps are brand new, guys. These are what the old caps used to look like. And now they've inlaid with crystal, which is just absolutely a cool touch. Just like Zaharoff, just like Zoologist, their attention to detail is second to none. And that's how you know you're working with a great fragrance house. They spare no expense. They don't cut corners, guys. There's one thing we can't stand as human beings is when people cut corners. We don't like it when it's done to us. And for what you're paying for some of these fine fragrances, guys, you don't want your fragrance house to cut corners. But anyways, guys, that is cool. And let me tell you, this bottle is so heavy and has so much weight. Absolutely amazing. Let me go ahead and take off the cap. And I just wanted to show you guys if you can see that on the inside. Another, let me see here. Let me get some better light. See that in there, the eye, another attention to detail, guys. I think that's really, really cool. All right, so how does it smell? Let me go ahead and spray. Let me show you how the atomizer technology on Argos fragrances is so cool. They're very pressure sensitive, and guys, they work so amazing. Guys, this fragrance will enrapture you. It is so amazing. I'm going to use so many adjectives. I'm just going to throw them all at you guys. Opulent, luxurious, classy, sophisticated, just absolutely amazing. This fragrance is so damn good. Well, I got up yesterday morning and was wearing this fragrance from the time I got up. And guys, it was easily going strong about the 6-hour mark. After about the 6-hour mark, you know, I stopped noticing it, but my wife kept catching whiffs of it. I went anosmic to the fragrance, but my wife kept on catching whiffs of it and just told me how amazing I smell. Guys, this fragrance is so good. And let me tell you, when you first put it on, it really does go beast mode. It really does project across the room. You are going to leave a scent trail. At least on my skin, that's my experience. I can't definitely, you know, guarantee what it'll do on your skin. Guys, this fragrance has so much depth. There's just something so rich and thick about this fragrance. But how does it smell, Scott Aromatico? How does it smell? It smells so good. This is a very, very bright, fresh, airy, gorgeous, lemony, citrusy opening, guys. It is so good. Now, if I could kind of say what it reminds me of, and I wouldn't be doing it any justice, but I just want to kind of give you a launching pad or a jumping point. It kind of reminds me of Chanel's Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, just because of that lemony, citrusy, creamy vibe that fragrance has. This one definitely has that, but it has something so much more than that. There's so much more depth in here. Along with that freshness, you get that nice, sweet spiciness from the peppercorn. And then you have all these blonde woods working together so magnificently, guys. Cashmere, cedar, gaiac are all working together in perfect harmony, bliss. I'm telling you guys, this is so good. And then that sweet, sticky, just giving it some depth from the cistus is so good. And the patchouli is one of the best patchouli scents I've ever smelled in my life. This patchouli in here is so freaking gorgeous. Gosh, I love this. And then of course, you know, the slight muskiness that you get. Man, this is awesome. This is a masterpiece. Sorry. It is. It's a masterpiece. I love this fragrance. I love the design. I love the bottle. Wow. I don't even think I'm still doing it justice. I don't think I'm still even capturing how good this freaking fragrance is, because it is amazing. Well done, well blended. Nice job, Christian. This is a home run. This is awesome. You should be proud of yourself for what you have created here. This is a 10 out of 10 gorgeous fragrance in my humble but accurate opinion. Anyways, guys, there you have it. That is Danae right here. An amazing artwork. Guys, this, you could just put this on a podium in a museum and just have it be a masterpiece somewhere in the Louvre or whatever. It is so good. The juice is amazing. The bottle is heavy. They spared no expense. It's absolutely gorgeous. The presentation of which it comes in right here, guys, so cool. Absolutely amazing in every way, guys. You've got to get your hands on this fragrance. Now, guys, Christmas is coming up, so don't forget about your loved ones. I do have a link down in the description below if you guys want to go directly through that link and look and see that this is the big bottle, but they've got the 30 mLs as well, guys. Go there and look and see what you can find. I've got a 10% off code. You can go through my link, guys. They have some absolutely amazing fragrances. Guys, if you haven't tried Triumph on Bacchus, please go ahead and get your nose on this one as well. It's so boozy and so good. And then you've got the very classy, very old school, just amazing, amazing pour homme fragrance, spicy, boozy, you know, just a dry booziness, guys. It's so, so good. All these fragrances are well blended. All right, guys, that's my opinion. Danae is another home run by the House of Argos, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for being with me. I love each and every one of you. You guys have made me very happy. You've made my channel so successful. And I don't even look at my channel. I look at it as our channel, because we grow off each other and we learn from one another. And it's so fantastic, guys. Listen, if you got any value today whatsoever from the video, please leave a thumbs up. Guys, if you want to be a part of my fragrance family, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you. I love the interaction. I love you to be a part of my family and join me on my fragrance journey. Guys, remember to always be yourself, as long as yourself smells just like this, because this is fantastic. As long as yourself smells so good, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, love, ciao. Love you guys.